It's coming home. No copyright, but I've got the England top on again, hoping that it brings me luck. As today we can go through in the Europa League, we can win 4 more delicious games that I do want to get victories in, and of course get closer towards January. We don't really need to make signings, but we can if we really want to spend our 80 million. Everything's going so well. And hopefully I haven't jinxed myself, as welcome back guys to the FIFA 21 Grimsby Tap West Ham United career mode. I'm still living in the past a little bit there. Episode number 7 of season number 4. As we have Nice to start off away from home. Might just play this one because of course they are above us at the moment in the Europa League group stages. And I don't want it to finish that way. We're on such good form. Haven't lost a game all season. I do not want that to turn around on its head. We want to play that one. Then we will simulate Fulham because this is actually a cup game. The FA Cup, I think, at the Amex, or maybe the Carabao Cup against the Seagulls, we will play. We'll simulate Villa, and then of course we'll play 1 Europa League game, 1 Carabao Cup, and then 1 big, humongous league game against Liverpool. But it's not as big as City, which if you've seen the last episode and the screen right there, didn't really struggle against. I mean, yes, granted the score was 2-1 in the end, but it was just a game that no goal should have gone in. De Bruyne shouldn't have scored late on. Our first goal, what was our first goal now? I can remember it shouldn't have gone in. It was it an own goal like Sergio Roberto, or was that a different game? I don't know, I think that was a different game, but I know the second one, João Cancelo put it straight in the net. It was a penalty, that's what it was. It was Varane, the ball bouncing onto Varane's hand accidentally that gave us a penalty, and then Cancelo's misfortunes, which is why he's the thumbnail picture. Last time out. As for this Nice game, the first one, we are going to go with our second lineup, but we're actually going to make it a bit stronger because 1, we want to win the game, and 2, we've got a suspension to Miroslav Orsic, so we're going to switch it around like this. I'm going to try Cunha on the right, I'm going to try Hammond back on the left, as Johnson's in the goal, Johnson, Niakate, Guardiola, and Acuna, with Aribo and Rinomota supporting the midfield cams of Cunha, Christie and Hammond, with a Jork up front. Travelling to Nice, where of course he's played in the league before, with Strasbourg before he made his move to Leverkusen in this career, so hopefully he can use his experience to get us top of the group. And we've got the Nice players look proper small in this game. Look at Jork, he is massive compared to them. As let's have a look at their lineup. So in net they've got Asensio, Shokran Mustafi at the back with, so it's going to change formation, Atal, Eli and Kamara, Westwood, Vanaken, Budawu, Roshina, Bebu and Claude Maurice on the left wing. Going to be, and it's challenge accepted. They have a very good team. I'm not making the joke again, as Roshina has the ball right here. Bebu now turns away. I don't remember where he actually plays internationally, him. He's got like a different flag. Maybe Uganda, is it? I'm not sure. As we chase them upfield with Acuna, back into Nico Valkahan, who steps to the side. Ball through. Bebu gets it. One more on it. It's a great save, Johnson. Nice have the first blood, as they really wanted to score right there. Of course they do. They're against us, but with the form we're on, we should be conceding shots like that, as Nice are up for it. Honestly, they're on 13 points as well, the same amount of points as us. They've won every single game apart from the one against us, so they do mean business this year. If I get them later on in the knockout stages, if we get through, which I think we're guaranteed, of course, now, it's going to be a hard game, as Hammond drops that off on the edge to Cunha. Now into Joel Aribo with the shot, and that's got to have hit a hand. He deflected all over the place, but it's offside. Niakate passes it back now to Johnston, as we need to try and create another chance like that isn't offside, as now it's Niakate at the back again into Ben Johnson. Down this line, Cunha has a gap in the middle right now to Andy Rinomota, and Rinomota has a man behind him in a Jork. It's actually Ryan Christie. What am I on about? As Christie's put it wide, and that's a big chance to take the lead for a player who usually scores all the time when he gets the chance. Still though, not going to get onto him. Unlucky. We go again, as now Bebu stepping back a couple, as he's passed it off to Shokran Mustafi. Just chasing the men down like clappers now, as Westwood turns us right around right there into Bebu. Tackle though from Christie right here, and on to Jay Hammond, as we're going to try and run this through the middle. Yes, as Jork gets it, he turns out well and almost gets the ball through to Christie, but we still have it. Acuna now, Christie with a great turn away from Mustafi, and Christie's got a bit of a run. Can he score this one after missing the first? He's done the same thing again. Oh, Ryan Christie, mate. 2 chances back to back. You've got to be burying us. That's a good ball over the top as well. It's going to be Klaus. I forgot his second double barrel bit. who can't get passes, but the pass isn't good enough. It's only as far as Hussein, as now Westwood gives it into Baby. It's around us a little bit here, and they've got a run on. A great tackle from Niakate, and it's been given as a penalty. Are you having a laugh, referee? Oh my dear, it's only a game, of course, but get the game right, EA. How is that a penalty? It's Niakate who's guilty, but look at this. It's perfect. Yeah, he gets him afterwards, but he got the ball first. We've got to try and save this now, and it's Vanaken against us. Can we try and save it? We sent the wrong way. Johnson dives the wrong way, and just 10 minutes before half-time, the Nice captain puts the French side ahead, and that ain't a good way to end this half. Need to try and reply instantly. We've been the better team on chances. Ryan Christie missing 2 blinding ones as that side netting. Even if I would have dived left-hand side, I don't think I would have saved it. Ridiculous decision from the ref. They want Nice to be the big story of this campaign. It's like the decision when Mason Mount and Chilwell have to bloody isolate, even though the Scottish camp's got COVID. I mean, what is that all about? As now Ben Johnson, I'm bringing a bit of political football from real life into it right now, and I don't really need to. I need to focus on my game. As now Rochina running down the wing, puts it backwards onto Yusuf Atal. Can we get that header? No. Don't even get towards the man, as this could be a bad end to the first half, especially if it's 2 here, as Van Aken has a chance. Guardiola dives in, and he's still going as the captain, as we do get across right there. And Acuna just putting it down the line. We should have Jay Hammond up there for you, and we do. Look at this. We've actually got a run on here with Jay Hammond. Loads of space in front. A 6'6" striker in the box in a Jacques. Just nip it to him. Big header. And that is a very, very poor one. A Jacques, mate, you have to score as well as Christie. We've had 3 big chances in this. Just had to get some neck muscles under that, as Rinamota's never winning that one. And it's 1-0 to Nice at half-time. Need to change his performance. Not necessarily his team. It's actually not his weakest. Orsic is on the bench. We've got Cunha, who's not used on that wing, and might put him central later on. At the moment, this game just isn't good enough at all. There's now Joe Laribo running towards him. It's over the top to Vanaken, and now Westwood. Yes, Rinamota. I didn't think you were reading that then, but does, as the pass is slightly overcooked, and Hussein to come away with it. Hussein Kamara, or Kamara Hussein, whichever it goes, as now it's Baby on it again, and we just don't want this to go to 2. I've got faith we can keep his unbeaten run going if we get one of his big chances again, but Nice are trying to spoil it. Really trying to spoil it, as now it's Van Aken again. Niakate, another good time tackle, like the penalty was, as now Christie with a first-time ball over to his Jacques, who doesn't have the pace, but is, of course, on the end of this, as Christie supporting alongside. Good cut away, but still nowhere to pass it unless he reaches a Rebo, which he does, and is that a corner? No, it isn't. I know we're unbeaten, but we can make it easier for ourselves if we just get a win in this one, as now Claude Moraes pass it into Bebu. They've got a run on right here. Guardiola coming across as he's trying the skills, is the striker. Can we get a tackle in with Johnson? No, we can't. So they still have the ball, but Johnson reads the pass beautifully, and he needs to accelerate more down this wing as he's got a man in front of him. Don't be offside. And he is. And Jacques now on the ball as he's got to run through that middle. It's Nkuku. We've just subbed Chris on for Rinamota. He's in the midfield. He's not supposed to be this far up, as it's a great stop from Eli. What a recovery that is, and I don't see us recovering in this game. We're trying everything to throw at Nice, just throwing everything. CDMs, you can see flooding forward. Hammond keeping this pressure on the defender, but they still get out with it. If we don't get a positive result here, even a draw at the moment, I'm going to be fuming. This is momentum. Our team has the mentality that we're unbeaten, and we could lose it to Nice here in this cup, as now Cunha, he gets another chance at a pass. Can we cross this into the back post? Good punch by the keeper. And Aribo doesn't win it, but Christie does. Pass that straight off. A Jacques, go to it. Asensio keeping him in it, as now it's thrown straight to Ryan Christie. Through that gap again onto Chris Nkuku, who cuts wide. Gets the pass off here to Hammond. We've got a runner on. It's Mateus Cunha, and he's not missing that from a throw-in. And what a move that is. We've got the leveller in France. Of course, it keeps us second in the group, but the unbeaten streak is what's got in my head at the moment. It was an easy goal. As soon as he turned out, I thought, he scored. Leaning Dykes to come on as well, who's not in the Euros anymore in real life. Just had to put that in there. And Cunha with a blast into Asensio's net. Just beautiful, as now Mateus Cunha as well gets a bit of acceleration past his man there. And can we even win this? Jay Hammond through the middle. Hammond with a skill move. Pulls it back a little bit. And what a P-roller, man. That could have got us top of the group. What are you playing at, as Asensio's going to whack this forward? I am still on attacking as well. Yes, I'm playing it risky, but we know we're better than Nice at this moment. Now Cunha with the ball around the side. into Nkuku, who's got Lyndon Dykes running behind Lyndon Dykes, and he's put it wide. My days, what a game this has turned out to be. A very, very eventful one, and good one for the neutrals. That's a good header from Hammond. Dykes out the way, Nkulu's coming through the middle, and a big save at the death. What a save. Sergio Asensio, I tell you what, he has been immense in the net. They deserve to come top because of him. Of course, I'm still going to try and stop them, as that's gone out to one of their players, though, in Guiri, who's just been subbed on, and we've got less than a minute now, and they're actually breaking. He's offside, so I don't have to worry about the striker, but he's not anymore, as they're going to go down this wing, I'm guessing Kamara, but still stalling with it, as they've got it with Demetrovic. Slide in, bad tackle, but game's over already. 1-1. 1-1. We are going to progress second in the group, despite being unbeaten in the group. We never got past Nice. A 2-2 draw and a 1-1 draw betters them on like head-to-head away goals, so second it is. Just got to be mentality monsters. The phrase I keep on saying as, yeah, we'll have a harder team, but I said at the start when we were looking at all these group stages, there is no team better than us in that competition. As look, no team better than us in the Premier League at the moment. We are top by 3 points. As of course, Fulham's going to be the simulated one right here on the 10th, and I did put a couple of first teamers on, didn't I? I put Cunha on and I put Declan Rice off the bench, but it's only the left back, left winger and Cunha who look tired as we're going to go to this team. I'm not going to walk you through it because you know my best team by now. If I'm unbeaten, you know what team I'm going to play. Fulham are bottom of the league as well. We've got a bit of a tired team. Please don't just be one of those games. EA, don't act up. As there we go. My heart was racing as Hammond gets the goal. Aaron's with the other one. Cunha missed a penalty as well, so it was comfortable. But always, you get that little twitch in the back of your brain that tells you bottom of the league's going to beat you. Luckily for us, though, they didn't, as it's the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Do I go with my first team? I'm going to see how far off the next game is, which I can't remember who I play. But we've got Brighton, Wolves, Burnley, Spurs, United, Bournemouth, Newcastle. Spurs and United, of course, both below us in the league, and them two, I'd say, are the closest to us. We've beaten both this season. I feel like whoever wins out of them two is going to be our biggest competitor, but we should be okay for this. Of course, all matters on if we can get past Brighton right here, as I am going to switch it up again, switching and swapping to my second team. Cunha's very tired, which I don't like to see. Even Cunha, which I think I can afford to bring out. Yeah, Orsic should be back. It's just the left back I'm worried about now. And I've found my switches. So we've got Aaron's coming in for Cunha, because of course he can still play left back. And I've got Orsic coming on to left, and Hammond will play on, because he should be able to keep playing. He's the fit 20-year-old, 22-year-old. I can't even remember his age. 89 rated though, of course, and very, very young, as he should be fit enough to play every game of every competition. That's my thought process, of course, come from the academy. We'll want to at that, so let's go to the Amex with him in the team and pick up a big cup win. And let's have a look at their team selection. Martinez, Lamptey, Veltman, Dendoncker, Campanaro and Bernardo. It actually looks like they're out to win this game a lot. I mean, the strikers are a bit different. They've actually changed the formation up with Caicedo, Malumbi and Lallana, Gyökeres and Zakiri up front. I'm a big fan of Gyökeres in real life. I think he was on loan at Coventry one year. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fan. The Norwegian does well, but hopefully not against us here. And of course, had him, if you can remember again, big throwback to my FM days last year, as we've got a ball right there. Aribo, I'm going to focus on this, as Aarons has a chance to cross right here from left back, where he usually isn't, but that looked like a direct cross, which was good, but Veltman blocked, and blocked again, as now Orsic throws it back to Aarons, getting heavily involved, only as far as Andy Rinamotta. Long shot, goes for it, but hits Malumbi. Not a team to underestimate are Brighton Hove Albion, as they have a free kick as well here. Guardiol with the dirty challenge, and Zagiri! Big chance. I thought that were in the bottom corner. I was looking like at the front of the box. I don't know how. I just avoided all contact with that. I was looking at the front of the box thinking it would go in there, as Hammond now has a run. Can we counter-attack straight from our goal kick? Oh, Christie held on to it a little bit too long, as he's not having an as good episode as he usually does. However, Jay Hammond with the ball right here spins in. And if Niakate's tackle in the last game was a penalty, how the heck is that not one? Shambles. Absolute shambles. However, we're just going to carry on. I guess Niakate now around to Aribo. Put one more through, and Ajok just can't get it. As literally, I think our starting team, although this is our reserves now, our starting team for Season 1, I think was lower rated than our team that we have out right now. It shows you how much leaps and bounds we've had to come over. Or if that's even a saying, as Caicedo's now running down the wing. It's just, I'm trying to say how amazing and far we've come as now Lallana. This has only been 4 seasons, by the way, as Zakiri has the ball past Aaron's there, and Completely fair challenge. Completely fair challenge as we're chasing it around a little bit at the moment, but I honestly don't mind it because Brighton trying to tire us out, but they can't. They know this is our reserve team. We've got players on the bench and everything. As Gyökeres with a shot at Johnson, and actually, scrap what I've just said, they're out for blood. They're not just passing it around. Got a shot off for once as, apart from Zakiri's header, that was the only part of the game. And now Gyökeres with a big chance. However, Orsic has the ball on the edge of the box and we've countered from both of their chances. If we can get Miroslav Orsic down this wing, I will be a very happy man. Tariq Lamptey coming across, but he's cut inside of Lamptey, but he hasn't really. He's tackled him well. Might be a 0-0, you know, in this first half, although I don't want it again because, of course, might be a non-scorer this first half again, but of course I don't want it because you know what happened with Nice. They ended up scoring at the end of it as that's good passing, and Veltman, he's been decent in the defence as well. Him and Lamptey are keeping Brighton really solid at the back, and I don't mind the look of them two players. We've got 80 million in January. You never know what we could do with it. We can buy more depth as Gyökeres tackle right there. Only as far as Adam Lallana though, and he passes it around the side to Malumbi as Zakiri's getting a pass off right here. It's on to Caicedo. Zakiri, we're just dropping back. They've got the pass off. Now it's Caicedo as I can't reach him. Zakiri's still on it as, oh dear, that's a good ball through, but Niakate with the block of his body and a hoof upfield as Christie does get his head on it, but they've still got the ball here as well. It's Lallana, couple of quick passes, Adam Lallana, Niakate again, and he's giving again. How late is he giving it, and how is that a foul? I will never know. As now Adam Lallana has a really dangerous free kick at the end of the first half, which someone jumps over, and Lallana to strike, and it hits the wall of Orsic. What is the referee playing at though? Never ever a foul as Ajorque wins that one as well. That's given us handball. They want another free kick for Lallana. Of course they do. They want him to score. As let's see if he can sink this one into the back of the net over the wall. Straight to Johnson. And that's half time. EA tried it. They really did. But no. 0-0 going into the second half. And let's see if we can change it around, shall we? Guardiola at the start of this one. Runs inside, gives it to Rinomhota with a spin out as well onto Ben Johnson. And can we get a run through the middle or anything? Not really. So we're going to go backwards into Rinomhota. Through the middle again, straight onto Ajorque. And it's a good pass around the corner to Christie. Tries to angle up a shot, gets space, takes aim! And just wide. Big chance for Ryan Christie right there as now Gyökeres gives it to Adam Lallana. And it's good bit of passing here from Brighton. Still just watching them pass it about as Aribo straight to his feet. And Joel Aribo, oh, that's a shocking pass, mate. Come on, get your head in it as Lallana now has the ball as well. Brighton gifted it back. It is an even one right here as Malumbi's got the pass to Gyökeres. He passes it back for some reason, but does receive it back. Zakiri trying to get the shot off, and Aaron's blocks it this time. Petkovic now coming on. They haven't put Manny Boateng on yet, but they have, of course, put their other striker on. And this could go to penalties, this game, you know. And to be fair, I wouldn't mind them. I know we've got good penalty takers, but that's a big, risky way of losing our unbeaten streak this season if Brighton can beat us on pens, as they've still got the ball right here. On to Tariq Lamptey. Aribo putting the pressure on. You can see there, digging into him. And I'm deciding to make one change as well. We're going to take Rinomhota off, drop Nkulu back. And we're actually going to put... Hang on, never mind. We might not need to as... Oh, Martinez, why did I try and chip it? It's a stupid move from Nkulu, who's now in CDM as Cunha's coming up front, but... might have not needed to if we would have scored that. Could have put Dykes on. Putting him on, of course, for his penalties, because he's the penalty taker as well, as it honestly looks like it could be going all the way. As now Aaron's chips it out from the back. Can we get this header? No. Why isn't Nkunku that far forward when he's not even in cam? I'll never know, as it's on to Petkovic. Got the first tackle in, but the ball's still falling to Nenad Petrovic. It's round the back, and Zakiri's hit the post. A big let off there. I'm thinking about penalties. We could have lost the game right there. As Zakiri strikes the woodwork, and they're still coming at us, Brighton. Big chance here for the Seagulls as Max Aarons, please. No, can't get there. Ball's through to Johnson, though, and huge let off. Honestly, could have been done as Johnson with a pass down the wing. Too premature with the run was, of course, Jay Hammond, as now Veltman reads that again. Man of the match for them, as we've got the ball right there. It seems like both teams are going a bit too attacking, as that's round Rinomhota rather easily, who still hasn't come off the field. And Lallana steps to the side. He's on for a goal. He's Adam Lallana, and he's put it in the top corner. Brighton Hove Albion take the lead late on against our unbeaten Hammers, and that could be it. That could be us beaten. It's a great finish, enough to sink our hearts into the ground. It's a very fluky one at that, though. Does it take a deflection? It actually doesn't. It's just accurate. It is just accurate. Now we've got the task of scoring really quickly. Jay Hammond's now down the middle with Mateus Cunha. We've got to throw the kitchen sink at it, as I will fully take penalties. Pass from Orsic, just terrible though. And what are you playing at, you Croatian? Well, should be beast, but definitely not there, as we've just got added time right now as Tyreek Lamptey tries to get it past Nkunku, putting the pressure on, get a tackle in. Come on, Orsic. Hammers it forward straight away. Get the punt, as now it's straight to Aribo. What are you doing, mate? As now Joel Vettelman has the ball and the final whistle's gone. The fans erupt at the Amex Stadium as that's it. The unbeaten run still intact for the Premier League, but definitely not cups anymore. I thought I did enough against Nice to keep it this episode. Obviously not. Lallana's Seagulls have beaten us in the Carabao Cup. And how does it go? Brighton beat us, Burnley, United threw pens, and Newcastle. I'm actually going to support Brighton. I've spoke about them a lot in this save, and I've said how much they're actually going up in the ranks in this save. Of course, just in this save. Hopefully in real life, maybe. But I'm going to root for them as we play 5th place Villa, which is a simulation before Liverpool. As we're going to go to his normal team again. And hopefully his confidence isn't knocked. But yeah, Seagulls win that Carabao Cup. As going into this team, it's only looking like Hammond, Cunha and Max Aarons are a bit tired. Not even Cunha, who's come off the bench as well. He's played every game today and not that tired. As let's get the win here. Let's keep our league run intact. We do. Daka gets a brace against the Villains and he keeps it alive. But this, apart from, of course, the Manchester City game, is the hardest we will play. So we've got a risk of losing 10 players. Contracts will have to be a necessity in next episode, but not this one, as let's go. Is it to Anfield? Please don't be to Anfield. I don't fancy that right now. After the shock result, we are travelling to Anfield. Okay, it's not like I'm not going to play it. Of course I am. So let's try and beat the Redmen away. We did it 6-0 last time, but even though we're better off in this year, in this position, I don't see it happening again. And let's see if they've increased their squad depth and got a better team with Alisson in goal still. Trent, Bastoni, Van Dijk and Robertson. Always a different centre-back with Van Dijk. It's like a lottery with Thiago Sabitzer, Aouar, Salah, Jota, Mane. Of course, Aouar costing them 121 million. Is it worth it? Let's find out. Because I do feel like they'll be up for it, but we have to be up for it as well, as now it's Chris Nkunku straight on the ball, round the corner to Max Aarons, as we've got a bit of runs on here. Can we try and bounce back from the Brighton result? I really hope we can. Max Aarons going all the way and no runners. Where was the runners across the goal? As that's a dodgy pass from Trent as well, but someone just had to tap that in. Actually a very good ball as Declan Rice has dispossessed. I think that's Thiago right there and got it straight through to Daka, who's off the end of a brace and puts it in the top bin to lead at Anfield. Might actually be a repeat if he keeps going like this. We can dream, as he kisses the badge or taps the badge and then kisses his hand. Basically the same thing, but a great goal right there. The Leicester, possibly Leicester man, if reports are very, very accurate, gets us the 1-0 lead as he puts it in the near post of Alisson, curls it round him, and that's the first of hopefully many for this game. 9 minutes in, the title charge is on us now. Souček passes this back to Issa Diop right now as he tries to go around the corner, and that's a bit of a awkward ball as now Hassam Aouar out to, who's this? Thiago. Of course it is Alcantara. Senesi, big tackle. Big tackle from the Argentine coming forward with the ball as well as he gives it to Daka. Now on to Mateus Cunha running at where Bastoni is but going to cut back himself. The movement from Daka is sensational as what a goal! Mateus Cunha makes it 2 in rapid fire succession. What a move from the striker and what a goal. Literally, I thought it was all about Daka making that move away, which of course it was. Look at that. Diverts Van Dijk out the way, the best centre-back in the world, but that finish, bar and bounce and roof of the net, it just doesn't look better than that. Liverpool just can't hack West Ham at home. And it looks like Liverpool just can't hack West Ham at home, as that's offside, I think. At least the referee hasn't blown the whistle, so it's a couple of minutes that we don't have to waste, which could be another goal for us as Cunha beating Salah to it every day, straight up to Patson Daka as Cunha's making the run in the middle of the box. Can we cross it to him? It's a great ball. Mateus Cunha, oh, it's saved. Just didn't follow up on it, as now it's Souček through the middle. Gives it out wide to Nkunku, and I see Hammond at that far post, but I'm not going to opt for him. It's just Chris Nkunku running it down the middle. Can he hit it from this angle? And Alisson with a perfect save, but Cunha tries to get the rebound, and Liverpool actually defending their, well, margin behind, even not going for any more goals. You can just tell not to be, as why couldn't we be like this against Brighton? I know it was a different team, but this guy was in the squad and he didn't do anything against the Seagulls, but he's running at Liverpool like he's not even there, as that's Cunha who makes it 3 in the first half. Yes, it literally could be 6-0 again. Liverpool can't hack us. It's now Hammond who's run down the wing. He just kept on running. Van Dijk just can't get the partner in the centre-back area with him. It's just shocking, and I feel sorry for him as it's blasted straight past Becker as well to make it 3. And now we've got 5 minutes of this first half left, and can we get anything else? It's Patson Daka. I meant to pass that to Chris Nkulu, but he didn't want it apparently, as, oh my days, he's actually got on the end of this. It could be a hat-trick for Cunha, just over his head, but Hammond, keep that in. Cunha, oh, blast it. What's the left back even doing there? But that was a well-worked move. The skill move from Patson Daka is just sensational, as he's been my man of the match. I love commenting on who's man of the match, but honestly, it has been, even though he's only got 1 of the goals and Cunha's got 2, he's done everything with positioning, with shooting, with build-up play, everything. Even runs, as look at this, running down this, even in added time of the first half, and we're already 3-0 up, as he's going to cut inside, gets past Bastoni, and a weak shot, as it is half-time, but it is 3-0 to us at the break. Honestly, fantastic stuff. Just got to make sure we get a couple more goals and we should be okay. However, Mohamed Salah got a good pass down to Jota, and look at this footwork from the Portugueser. It's all around us as Declan Rice does get the foot in though. You knew him or Souček was going to stop him as Cunha straight over the top. Van Dijk's dived in, not like him, as Daka's through again, one-on-one with Alisson and blast it at the keeper. Not the best of shots as Virgil van Dijk puts that through the middle onto Diogo Jota as he tries to get it around the corner as well. Onto Declan Rice though, and into Cunha as that's a pass around the corner. Another pass, but still not working out as they are just going to keep coming at us. Trent Alexander-Arnold round the corner. Mohamed Salah onto Sabitzer. Tried to get a tackle in there, but he's still on the ball, the Egyptian. Oh, that was a risky challenge as Jota's got it through the middle. Blast it on the turn. Straight to Dragowski. And that's testament to how good we've done this episode. I think that's the first time in the episode, not even this game, that I've had to mention the keeper's name. As now Daka round the corner into Souček, who gets a tap off of Trent, as now Alisson can't pick it up. That's an elite mentality. Making sure if you're not going to get the ball, the keeper can't pick it up with his hands. As now Bastoni gets it. Straight to Trent. Still the pressure from Souček, as it's now Issa Diop as well, far up the field. Might actually not be 4-0. Maybe I've got ahead of myself, as Liverpool have been better in this second half and tried to put some stops to us, as now Jota around the corner to Thiago. Tried to get the tackle. He's actually done well here, Alcantara, but it's straight onto Aouar. Good passing, and I don't know why Jota gave it back. That's why he's playing the 1-2 and he's finishing it off. Liverpool take the lead in this second half. Only the second half, though, as it is now 3-1 on the night, and it's unnecessary passing, which has worked really well for him. They'll play it off like they meant it, but I don't feel like they did. And now Miguel Sabitzer running at us straight after. It's a Diop, though, with a perfectly timed challenge onto Souček, but our passing seems to have slacked, and that's a foul on the wrong man. That's going to be a yellow card, as now Salah plays a good 1-2. He's going to try and get through this middle or give it to Mane, who's got an option for a shot. Doesn't take it. Still keeps the ball, does the Senegalese international. As now it's on to Thiago Alcantara. Tried to slide to keep him off it. Almost connected. As it's good passing, and Declan Rice with the challenge. Still, though, Liverpool on the ball as they've definitely improved in this second half. And he's gave the foul from Souček. Gave Diop a yellow card, as this could cause a couple of problems. Trent, of course, always scores free kicks in this game. He's going to try and curl it in, and it's the side netting. It feels weird of me to say, but I think we've been disappointing in this second half, even though we are 3-1 up away against Liverpool. Cunha, great tackle from the Argentine. Oh, he gets there again. Beautiful stuff. Just got to keep the pressure on them, as I don't think they're going to come back into this, but they have been the dominant side in this second half. You can tell why they're now third. Of course, not near the bottom of like the top 6 where they was before. As Nketiah, not Nketiah, Ketia. Is it Ketia? No, it's Naby Keita, who got robbed in the middle right there, but only 4 minutes this game and I can't see what's happening, as they've only continued to knock them back the field. Alexander-Arnold can't get through. Declan Rice puts it straight onto Boadu, which wasn't good, who's made the move from Brighton, I'm guessing. So that's maybe the way they could afford Wijnaldum, as he's got a chance to chip the keeper right here and puts it in the side netting. I don't think there's enough time to actually keep on going, but Boadu, the player who I'm always linked to signing in the comments, just doesn't do us justice right there. Scores against us. God damn it. 3-2. Closer than it should have been, but still, a win away from Anfield is never something to be upset about. I'll take it all the way to the bank, so I'm going to end the episode 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League, should I say, with is looking at the players we're going to lose. Ajork, Aarons Niakate, Souček, Rice, Aribo, Ju, Orisic and Christie. Honestly, we've got 80 million. That could all be spent, or half of it at least, on these players, because they're going to demand higher wages, and that's a problem for next episode. Yes, getting myself out a bit of a hole here to go watch Germany, and of course, Hungary it is to see who we play next. The beautiful Three Lions in the Euro. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on, as well as we are trying to reach 2.3k subscribers. Sensational number. Thank you guys so much for getting us that close in the first place. Take care in a bit and peace.